From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
England has a new king this morning. The coronation of King Charles III took place a short time ago. He received the crown at Westminster Abbey. The Oakland teacher strike is now entering its third day. The teachers want more pay and better working conditions. Coming up, we'll show you how the strike is disrupting the normal routine for a student and his family. And a memorial is held at UC Davis to remember the victim of a deadly stabbing who was just weeks away from graduating. Good morning. It is Saturday, May 6th. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Devin Feely. Let's start with a quick check of our weather with First Alert meteorologist Karen Pack.
Scattered showers are going to stay with us through the morning. We've got a few of them out there now, but as we watch this over the futurecast, they really do dwindle as we get towards the afternoon, and we're going to see more blue sky today than anything else. You take a look ahead to the late morning and early afternoon, you get a beautiful day. Temperatures today will warm up into the low and mid 60s, so with more sunshine than we had on Friday, and temperatures pretty much right where they were. All in all, it's a nicer day. Sunday, it's going to get a little warmer. There's another small chance for light rain on Monday. We're going to look at that in the complete forecast coming up in a bit.
Charles III was already king since last September, but this morning the centuries-old tradition of coronating the new monarch was held at Westminster Abbey. CBS reporter Ian Lee is outside the church with details.
Well, thousands of well-wishers are outside Buckingham Palace hoping to catch a glimpse of the king on the balcony. You can probably hear the bells ringing behind me at Westminster Abbey. That is where the world was watching to see King Charles' crowning moment. A coronation decades in the making.
God save the king!
Britain crowned King Charles III on Saturday in a celebration that's been held at Westminster Abbey for nearly 1,000 years.
Are you willing to take the oath?
I am willing.
The traditional pageantry was on full display. The 700-year-old coronation chair, a gold orb made in 1661,
With this sword do justice.
and a jeweled sword from the 1800s. But there were also attempts to connect with a younger, more diverse United Kingdom, including a shorter ceremony, one built around a theme of serving the public.
I come not to be served, but to serve.
The rainy weather here in London didn't dampen the mood as royal fans camped out along the procession route to support their new monarch.
I think it's the memory, it's building memories and saying, where were you when this happened? And to say that we were actually here.
The royal family received plenty of support inside Westminster Abbey, as well with First Lady Jill Biden, hundreds of heads of state and celebrities from around the world. A young Charles watched as his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, was coronated in 1953.
The Duke of Cornwall sees his mother crowned.
On Saturday, his own children were there to support the 74-year-old, including the future King Prince William and his brother, Prince Harry. The celebrations have really just begun. The king is at Buckingham Palace. People are out and about. There's been a flyby of military aircraft, but tomorrow there's going to be a concert celebrating the new king. Back to you, Devin.
All right, Ian Lee, thank you. In other news, thousands of parents in Oakland are unsure this morning if their kids will be able to return to school on Monday. Now, teachers were on the picket line for a second day Friday as they demanded more pay, support, and better facilities. Now, the kids missed another day of learning. Andrea Nakano talked with one family about the toll all of this is taking.
This is the second strike by Oakland teachers in the last 4 years. Add the lockdown from the pandemic, and some of these kids have missed a lot of school. Many parents say they support the teachers, but it's the kids that are suffering.
At this point, really, I'm just trying to figure out, the next day.
Rebecca Carpenter has a fourth grader. Luckily, she works from home, so she was able to take care of her son, but wishes he was back in the classroom.
It's at a detriment to the kids, right? I mean, they need to be in school.
Carpenter supports the teachers and feels they should be paid more for the work they do. The loss of learning, though, is a big concern, not knowing when the teachers will be back in the classroom again.
The pandemic and not being in school, I feel like the kids have already suffered a lot by not being in class. And so not being prepared with material to send the kids home with, any of those things are really challenging.
And it's not only parents that are feeling the anxiety.
It's been a pretty big change because you never know what's going to happen.
Rebecca Carpenter says it's been difficult to find concise information on the status of the strike and how the kids will make up this time away from school. She says she's been getting conflicting updates from the Oakland Unified School District and the Teachers Union.
That's frustrating because I don't know who to believe on, and I'm sure the truth is somewhere in the middle. But it's challenging to try and thread that needle with all the different communication.
The school district says it has offered the teachers an unprecedented 22% raise, but that leaves very little to address the other issues. The last strike in Oakland lasted 7 days.
A suspect in 2 deadly stabbings in Davis has now made his first court appearance. 21-year-old Carlos Dominguez entered not guilty pleas to charges that could bring the death penalty or life in prison. Now, Dominguez is a former UC Davis student. He's a graduate of Castlemont High School in Oakland. He pled not guilty yesterday to 2 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Now, the judge denied him bail, saying he presents a, quote, serious danger to society. UC Davis says the former biological sciences major failed out of school last week, just 2 days before those attacks. Now, many in the Davis community are coming together to mourn the victims. UC Davis held a memorial yesterday for a young man who was just weeks away from graduating. Ashley Sharp has that story.
A brilliant mind and a kind soul. Kareem, the gift and the gifted. He is, not was, our special gift.
Family of Kareem Abu Najim spoke before hundreds Friday, remembering a life well lived, not the final moments of one cut short at the hands of a man they call a monster.
We will not give the pleasure to the evil to bask on how they upended our lives and shattered our hearts. I will focus on the goodness of humanity and the community and the friends.
Those friends, even strangers to Kareem, spilled out of the International Center Friday, sharing in both the sorrow and the joy.
Emotional, and many emotions.
Kareem will always be in our hearts.
A passion for life and knowledge defined the 2 decades Kareem spent in pursuit of it all, just weeks shy of his graduation when he died.
He was the epitome of what a UC Davis student is.
Students refusing to let darkness win, an accused killer who for a time was a classmate among them.
Despite any evil that comes and tries to diminish the good that's in the life of Kareem and in the life of all of us, that we are here still standing strong.
One message resounds from a family in mourning.
Everyone, take it from a devastated father. Don't take love for granted. I want you to pick your phone and call your parents or your loved ones and tell them that you love them.
A challenge to spread love in the name of Kareem.
San Francisco police are investigating a shooting that happened at the intersection of Van Ness Avenue and Market Street. Now, police say a 30-year-old man was shot about 4 p.m. yesterday. He was taken to the hospital, and the good news is he is expected to survive. Officials shut down the southeast entrance of the Muni station there for several hours last night after that shooting. No arrests have been made so far. More than 6 years after the ghost ship Inferno killed 36 people in Oakland, the warehouse where the fire happened has been torn down. Now, chopper footage from yesterday shows what is now a vacant lot on 31st Avenue. But here's how the burnt-out building looked in 2020. It was a warehouse that had been illegally converted into a living space for artists. In 2016, a deadly fire broke out while the building was packed with people for a music event, and many of them became trapped inside.